already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Alexander Johnson there on the stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Lance to throw it.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And Lance going to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Now Lance again.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Fields.
Caught by Jones. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They may say that he's a rookie in the program, but Velus Jones brings a ton of experience to the field. Had a 6-year college career as an all-conference return man and receiver with both USC and the University of Tennessee. A 3rd-round pick. He should get looks at both spots in his first season in the NFL. Nice 1st down there.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 58 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
Lance looking to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Lance back to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Here's Lance.
He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try to run a field goal. You can go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath. Gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Now Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
All eyes on Fields. Able to find Jones. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. This from 55 yards out. It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bears, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seahawks.